Last question today, David. Why are older voters abandoning Trump? Last week, you talked about why rural white older voters like Trump, but now they're abandoning him. Why is it? Basically, three reasons appear to be what's really hurting Donald Trump in the last week. This is new. Before this week, we knew Trump's handling of coronavirus was hurting him in general and hurting him with older voters. Trump's handling of the economy as a result of coronavirus, meaning the economic destruction was worse than it had to be because of Trump's mishandling of coronavirus. That is hurting Trump with older voters. But we now, in addition, have the issue of debate performance. The post-debate polls by Donald Trump, the post-debate polls that account for Donald Trump's performance in the debate are a disaster for Trump, specifically among older voters. Older voters in some polls are no longer even the demographic group age-wise that most supports Trump. There's a new poll, I think it was the CNN poll from this week, where the under 35 crowd is actually Trump's strongest group from the standpoint of age. And what's going on is that for a lot of older folks, coronavirus is not abstract. Certainly if you're in a nursing home and you see people dying and you see the chaos, it is not numbers you check once a day. It is very real. If you simply know people not nursing home related who aren't doing well. And of course, because it disproportionately affects older folks, those are the folks most likely to have friends and people in their circle that are suffering directly. And then you see Trump go on television and say, it's like a flu. It's no big deal. We've turned the corner. We're getting great marks. You see the obvious lies and Blanche died and Joe died. How is Trump saying this? Your friends are in ICUs. That is going to create a problem for you. And then when on top of it, you start looking, at your retirement account, or you're on a fixed income, or Trump's talking about cutting funding to Social Security by a payroll tax deferral, it's not good. And pretending that this was a hoax was a very bad idea. The statistics don't lie. We said in May, when Trump started transitioning into we beat it, that might work in June and July, but it's not going to work forever. And it's not been working. And then you add to the fact that Hillary Clinton was less liked than Joe Biden. Joe Biden, by and large, particularly for older white folks, is much more likable than Hillary Clinton. He's the type of guy most people would like to sit down and just talk to. Many older voters would identify with Joe Biden. Guy who grew up working class, likes trains, has suffered significant personal loss, and so on and so forth. Then you look at Trump and he's just a rude, disgusting guy who yelled the entire debate. So all of that together tells us seniors are paying attention. They're not willing to die for the economy like what was his name? Dan Roberts or Dan Patrick, the lieutenant governor of Texas, said early on in this thing. And they're paying attention. They're paying attention to what's going on. Trump, already going into all of this, was doing less well with seniors than many previous Republicans had done. Now it's gotten even worse. He's got the latest polls in the last 96 hours are very, very bad. And hopefully every single one of these groups will completely repudiate Donald Trump in a brutal, brutal defeat. But it's up to us to make it happen. And we're going to try to do that exactly. And we will continue pushing next week and the week after and the week after that. And then hopefully we'll have a new president-elect. We have a great bonus show for you today. Remember, you can get instant access, not an hour from now, not 20 minutes from now, instant access to the bonus show by becoming a member at joinpakman.com or a patron at patreon.com/David Pakman Show.